Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. This is the round 18 match between the Ants and Melbourne. Time is running out to stake a claim for a top 8 berth or a top 4 berth. There's not much margin for error now. Now it's time for the players to take to the field.
It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag, it's the emblem for the It's the emblem of the team.
Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Ants. They look a very good side and are certainly capable of kicking big scores. This is a match they should win, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them run away with it.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. It's first up against 7th, and all is in readiness as the captains address their players. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. The big men fly. Robinson reads the tap well. You can't question his commitment. Under pressure. Good vision there. They might be caught out on the turnover. He's besieged. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Robinson. Rice runs onto it. Turns it over in the middle. You have to be tough to play this game. That's holding the footy.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
What's he got on offer? Sees something he likes. Hardy has got loose. Good kick. George shook his opponent. Into the pocket he goes. Thumped away. He's been accosted. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. The two big men do battle. Got to get rid of it. Clean pickup. Scott has a vice-like grip. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. He's wrapped up. No leniency from the umpire there.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
The Ants moving the ball well. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Quality delivery by foot.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Scott in the goal square has won the footy.
For the perfect start.
The margin increases by 6.
That was a great team goal. They took the right options and executed their skills beautifully.
The Ants off to a good start. The two big men do battle. Just had to get it out. Felt the pressure there. Who's got the wheels? Taken to ground. You asked for it. You got it. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Freeman. Cross. Gets his kick despite the heat. He's hit up the lead. Goes back with the handball. Met solidly. The fans will be happy to see this. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Good ruck work. He's caught. Knew the tackle was coming. We've got another stoppage. He's set upon. Craven wins the tap. Smith caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Scott takes a beauty. That's a strong mark. What's he got on offer? The Ants looking ominous. Manages to find a teammate.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Windsor tasked with the kick in. The Demons have been caught on the hop. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
The Ants having a good patch. The big men fly. Dishes it off. He's stopped in his tracks. The umpire will have it. Punch clear. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? He's made a bright start. Crosses the paint. Brown. That's a big play.
He'll fancy his chances.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Edwards to bring it in. Price works hard to present. Well-weighted kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he hit a target? Knew where the help was. Scott takes the hand pass. This will be touch and go. It's there!
He's looking ominous already. There might just be a bag on offer today.
The Ants by 20. The two big men do battle. Farms it out. That's unusual. Can he find a teammate? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Bennett. I don't think he meant to smother it. Craven wins it back. Peters sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Demons with a nerve settler. Punch clear. Plenty of heat in this game. Squeezes the kick. He shut him down. He just dropped it. They're going hammer and tong. Brown is so strong one-on-one.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
The Demons look in a bit of trouble already. The coach can
Finally
always
got a
make
goal in the
changes,
field,
but I'm
Chris.
not sure the effort is all there yet.
The Ants have made a dominant start. Island with a deft tap. Freeman, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Good build-up. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
To put the icing on the cake.
This will go close. Has he got the journey? Caldwell takes a great grab and should kick a goal.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
The margin grows again.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
Oh.
The Ants have got it on their terms. Caldwell wins it out of the centre. Here's a chance to get it forward. You can see their confidence growing. Gee, they're playing well. What's he got on offer?
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
This will be another one, will it? No, it's a poster.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Windsor to bring it back in. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
He's been unbelievable. That's his 4th contested mark.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
The ball's been living at one end. Cross makes position, doesn't often waste it. The Demons are out of trouble. Tidy ball. Edwards, all on his own. He's generally a good kick. Peters, solid tackle. They desperately need a goal. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither. Punched away. Peters looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Won by 142 points against Stars.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. The big men fly. Smith, Schrook, showing real strength. They've put themselves under pressure. Can he impose himself on the match? Brown is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
The Ants are showing why they were well back to win this match. The big men fly. Robinson. Looking for two in a row. Brown gets to the front spot and can line them up.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Bit of momentum now. That's two in a row.
The Demons are in danger of being run over. Caldwell wins the tap. Robinson, what can he do with it? Centre square, loose ball. Smith runs onto it. They've got to get a wriggle on. Hardy. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Schrook. He converts and narrows the margin.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
The Demons need to back that up and generate some momentum. Caldwell palms it down. A quick getaway wasn't possible. The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. Good disciplined defence. Rogers. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged. Would be an understatement to say they need this.
He gives it a roost. No problem with the distance, but it's wide.
That would have been a team lifting goal, but it'll have the opposite effect if it goes down the other end for a major.
The Demons are right on the back foot. It's been a torrid opening to this match for them. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Ants are Monty's to stretch their winning streak further today, if that first quarter is any guide. There's no sign of complacency in this side, and they are winning in most areas. They look absolutely primed for bigger and better things later in the season.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Caldwell is giving him a bath. Crunching tackle. The Ants won't mind this. They've smashed them into clearances. Caldwell has had his measure today. That's not like him. Smith, the Demons, not at their best so far. It's not a fair fight. He ran into a brick wall. The pressure is relentless.
The Demons are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Out of the congestion. Munro. Can he mop up? He's so clean with the footy. Well played. His field kick
In this
is
round of
normally
inclusive
first rate.
league.
That's a good option.
Oh
and this
man,
looks
what a
promising.
big win that was for
Manages to find a
Broadview.
teammate. McDonald has found some space.
142
He
points
can put the
against
finishing touch on a
Salisbury.
fine passage of play.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Windsor with the footy. Cross has found some space. Normally delivers. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? They've opened them up here. This is more positive. The Demons moving the ball well. Picking their way through. Green. Here's real danger now. Gregory marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dogged it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Demons with 2 on the bounce. Craven wins it. Smith thought his way through it. Peters all alone in the centre square. He's been industrious. Not his finest moment. Good kick. Bennett. Great body work. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Munro. That one was always his. That's skillful. They could be vulnerable here. He doesn't waste many. It's a bad mistake. Takes the safe option. Got to go now. Can he find a teammate? Bennett met solidly. Smith runs onto it. Bombs it in. Rogers tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Does well under pressure. George. Boot. Ball. Goal.
It feels like this burst has come out of the blue, but it's been quality football that's produced it.
The Demons have come storming back into it. Caldwell continues to have his way. Big tackle laid. They're tackling with venom today. Caldwell, the winner there. Robinson doing the grunt work. Can he be the fire starter? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Probing ball. Taylor wins the contest hands down. He's been quiet. That's a strong mark. Clever kick. Scott, this is good footy. The defence is disorganised. Brown is a beacon in that forward line.
He'll surely go back and slot this.
One behind only.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Smith can keep it moving. Schrook works hard to present. Well-weighted kick. The Demons having a great patch. Who's front and centre? Bryce. That's a useful ball. Hardy with a chance to run. Kicks inside the forward 50. Davis wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Good work rate. They're moving the footy well here. They're playing with purpose and poise. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. He's hit up the lead. The defence has fallen down. That's an impressive mark. Alarm bells are ringing. Can he finish it off?
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Same old, same old. Robinson. Bennett just shoveled it out. By hand. Runs to 45 and bangs it through.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Ants with a steadying goal. Caldwell, just for something different. Robinson. Plenty of heat in this game. Farms it out. He's lost it. Craven affects the turnover. Quick kick towards centre-half forward. Schrook displaying great endeavour. Peters. Defence 101 there. Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Caldwell, it's been a mighty performance. Squeezes the kick. They might be caught out on the turnover. He's had little impact so far. Schrook, he hasn't kicked it very well. The Ants have got lucky there. Tidy ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. That's a bruising tackle. Too slow. Towards the boundary line. And the ump does what we all knew he would.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away, blindsided, on his wrong foot.
Quality delivery by foot. Robinson had his name written all over it. In no hurry here. Doesn't often waste it. How will the umpire see this? Goes laterally. Time to turn on the Jets. It's been paid, and I think we all knew it was coming.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
Robinson has bobbed up. Just needs an accurate kick now.
His goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Oh, a couple of teammates are suggesting that perhaps he should have given that one off.
Edwards with the footy. Cross has charged into space. And they're away. Robinson makes good contact and out of play.
The Demons are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
Caldwell is teaching him a lesson. Smith. Robinson reads the play so well. Edwards. It's a tough game. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Good ruck work. Under pressure. Smith kicks to space. They must tidy up their kicking. Searching kick. That's well played. Can he hit a target? Punched away. Bonner made that ball his. Luell can't afford to panic. Bryce in the centre square. Useful hand pass. Recognising the urgency. Green leading by example. Kicks inside the forward 50. They've given it back. Gets his kick despite the heat. Caldwell working hard and presenting well. Can he impose himself on the match? The Ants are out of trouble. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Their ball movement has been impressive. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire says he had no prior. Craven showing his skills. Smith is there. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. He's everywhere at the moment. What's he got on offer? The Demons, not at their best so far. Craven, he's been dispossessed. Hardy, snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
I wonder if the coach gave them a rocket at quarter time. They look a different side in this term.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Punch clear. Schrook, Smith leading from the front. It's a hot footy. Good build-up. Gets the kick away. Centre square. Loose ball. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. The Ants should score here. Manages to find a teammate.
He'll expect to convert this.
Struck it well. No problems there.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
We've got a 2-goal game. Caldwell could do this with his eyes closed. You can see their confidence growing. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Critical contest coming up.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
You can sniff a goal, but that's a letdown. Perhaps he should have given it off. The Ants have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
It's been an enjoyable game of footy, this one. We'll see lots of good goals on the highlights reel, but some of the defensive acts have been equally impressive. There are some defenders out there who would very much like to have less to do. They've been put under plenty of pressure.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Caldwell has had his measure today. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Scott read it well and claims the mark. That's skillful. Honours the lead. Flirting with the boundary line. McDonald! Strong grab. In he goes.
The Ants have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's missed a soda.
If you don't wish to see a replay, look away now.
Edwards brings it back in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Probing ball. Cross. Pushes into space and receives the footy. Shrook. Can he find a teammate? Hardy has got loose. Normally delivers. Well played. He's set upon. Attracted a crowd. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Caldwell palms it down. Robinson dishes it off. Dealt with the pressure. Bennett heads in towards goal. And the kick is true. Great play.
The Demons are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Demons will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Caldwell wins the tap. Throws it on the boot. That's a strong mark.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full. No, it's squeaked in for a behind.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Windsor to bring it back in. Hardy couldn't reel it in. Panicked under pressure. Baldy, they've coughed it up. Cops some unwanted attention. Boot to ball just in time. Caldwell. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. He's drawn a crowd. The two big men do battle. Robinson. That's an impressive mark.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
The ball's been living at one end. Hardy couldn't mark. Terrific forward pressure. Great tackling technique there. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Scott with 3 now.
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
The Ants will be hard to stop now. The two big men do battle. Robinson, quick kick towards centre half forward. Gee, they're playing well. What's he got on offer? Just has to hit a target. Bennett got to the right position and hung on.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
This will be touch and go. Scott has reeled it in the goal square.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do this.
Meanwhile, in round 12 of the Inclusive League, a forfeit happened at Christie's. Christie's have forfeited this game due to lack of numbers.
That's 4 in a row.
They only had like
They keep getting this kind
12
of supply,
players on the
scoreboard's
team
gonna
sheet.
get real ugly.
As they handed Petrie Gully got handed the free win after this game. Hello. Hello, Archer. How are you this afternoon in wherever you are, whether it's Adelaide
the
or
precipice. They
somewhere
desperately need to ignite.
in another city?
They might as well not have a run. Robinson. Some indirect ball movement here. Closed him down. You asked for it, you got it. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Craven, a rare win. Shrook, he's been a shining light. Smith, out of the congestion. Freeman, he's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
The kick is a poor one. Can he be the fire starter? It's come unstuck. Munro, they're building something dangerous here. Robinson. His field kicking is normally first rate. Bonner drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Tidy ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Freeman has found some space, picking their way through. Cross can keep it moving. Doesn't often waste it. Robinson wins it back. Great mark. Clever kick. They've opened them up here. I've liked his game today. Who's front and centre? Edwards. Finally, they go inside 50. Cross. Marks. That's hard to stop.
The Demons are just hanging in there. They sorely need a goal.
Kicking for his first. Throw in deep in the pocket. Rogers got a fist in.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Demons look out of their depth, and it's difficult to see how they can turn it around. They've run into a side in very good form.
Clean pickup. The Ants are playing some great footy. Baldy read that one right off the boot. Craven, this is a big opportunity. Cross outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
The Tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Davis brings it back in. The Ants have winners everywhere. Gives the handball away. Rogers, Davis, Taylor. That's a useful ball. A quick getaway wasn't possible. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Caldwell, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Robinson. Taylor gets to the front spot. They found the magic formula. Scott marks again. His contested marking is superb.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, but he's not a great judge.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
The Demons desperately need to shift the momentum. The kick is precise. Can he impose himself on the match? Cross. You have to be tough to play this game. The umpire will have it. Caldwell has been dominant in the ruck. Under pressure. Scott, it's no place for the faint-hearted. That's not coming out, and it'll be the umpire's ball deep inside 50. Caldwell is teaching him a lesson. Baldy, he hasn't been himself today. Cross, dangerous to leave on his own. Good kick. Quality delivery by foot. Well done. Luell. wants to take the game on. That should be picked off. Can he hit a target? Davis with a terrific mark deep in defence. They're playing with purpose and poise. The Ants are out of trouble. Normally delivers. They're moving the footy well here. The Demons are chasing tail. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Onto the non-preferred. Good thinking and good execution too.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Meanwhile at Goodies, Appleston put up a pretty good fight against Goodwood. They took the game right up to the last quarter. And then Goodwood unfortunately ran away, but win by 24
Happy
points.
to concede behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
The finals pass.
The Demons aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger. They'll bide their time. Bryce with a chance to run. Hardy marks on centre wing. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's skillful. Shrook. They're crying out for a goal, and he's answered the call.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
The Demons need to follow that goal up. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too. Feeling the heat. Throws it on the boot. Bennett in the right spot at the right time. Uze intercepts. Can he find a teammate? It must be his birthday. Looking to extend this margin.
The most violent game in inclusive league
Just
history.
needs an accurate kick now.
Kenilworth had
some authority on this
9
match.
red cards. They had to call off the game. They had to call off the game in the third quarter. And Kilburn take points out in this forfeit.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
It's got to be the worst. That'll certainly be the worst inclusive game
and
ever.
They're looking even better now. This one is
That's
theirs for
got
the
to be some
taking.
sort of record for most
What's
red
happening
cards
down there, Gary?
The
in one
Demons
game.
are getting smashed in clearance and contested ball, and you are never going to win a game of footy with that profile. They've been flat-footed and reactive, and it's put their defence
From
under all
Kenilworth,
sorts of
4th and
pressure.
Kilburn.
It's time to really get to work and try to salvage something from
They're
this
all going to
match.
have to front the
Thanks,
tribunal
Gary.
after
As we
this.
get going again. Craven slaps it out. Smith pounces. Bryce. Luell handballs it to nobody. What's he got on offer? They desperately need a goal. The kick lets them down. Moving the footy laterally. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
The Demons are getting hammered in the clearances. They have to find a way to at least break even.
Same old, same old. They cannot keep him quiet. Anyone's ball. Big tackle laid. He's set upon. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Good ruck work. Just shoveled it out. Luell affects the turnover. Goes long. Davis continues to be a thorn in their side. Searching kick. Honours the lead. Can they get something going? Manages to find a teammate. The Ants look well drilled. They can smell victory. Scott pushes into space and receives the footy. That's a bit of a waste. They've got to get a wriggle on. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Not a lot of positives today. Not sure what the idea was there. He's generally a good kick. The defence is disorganised. Windsor had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. The Demons have been out of sorts. Slips through his fingers. Uze making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Rushed over and they can reset.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Edwards to bring it back in. Hardy. Probing ball. Bryce in the clear. They need a spark. He's hit up the lead. Handball off was good. Gets the kick away. It's been that kind of day for them. They're well drilled. Scott works hard to present. Is anyone home? Taking out some frustration, possibly. Bonner. Centre square, loose ball. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Caldwell, that one was always his.
This to seal it.
It's not a tight angle, but he goes with the check side and threads it.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. The big men fly. Sweeping handball. That's poor play. Tidy ball. Daltrey has worked hard to present. Clever kick. Green has charged into space.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Munro with the footy. Can you believe it? He's given it straight back in front of goal.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Davis, tasked with the kick in. Taylor felt the pressure there. That's a bit of a gift. He's been quiet. The Ants have all the answers. A chance to clear now. Taylor has found some space. You can see their confidence growing. Robinson read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. The Ants can smell blood. Time to turn on the Jets. Taken to ground. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Neither side able to clear the footy. Punch clear. Smith, he's got support. Now it's someone else's problem. Rice. Daltrey. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? The Ants won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. They might as well not have a ruck. Dealt with the pressure. Through the centre square he goes. They're a pleasure to watch. What's he got on offer? He's had little impact so far. We're watching a very good side here. They're irrepressible at the moment. Brown, great body work.
To put the icing on the cake.
No problems there.
They're really opening them up. Right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. The big men fly. The Demons continue to be second to the ball. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Smith takes the hand pass. That's symptomatic of their day. Cross runs onto it. He'll be sore in the morning. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Gee, they're playing well. Scott on centre wing is marked. Short pass looks good. Munro all on his own. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. The Demons should score here. They must tidy up their kicking. That's a well-placed kick. Quality delivery by foot. He doesn't waste many. They've turned it over. Just has to hit a target. Who's front and centre? They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
There are a few elements of their game that are broken down today, but goal kicking isn't one of them.
The Ants by 39. The two big men do battle. Met solidly. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Punch clear. He's caught. He's been prolific. Bouncing ball. Cross. Mops that one up. Luell. Here's a chance to get it forward. The fans will be happy to see this. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure.
The Demons have a quality attacking midfield, but I don't think they run quite as hard in defensive transition, and they've been found out today.
We will do it all again. Good ruck work. Terrific tackle. Luell with a steal. What's he got on offer? Hasn't seen a lot of it. Rogers gets back and should repel. He's wrapped up. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
He's not happy, but the call's correct. He's batting at 100% so far.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
Some will argue the merits of the free kick, but that doesn't matter. The goal is in the book.
Two goals each for the quarter. The big men fly. Robinson, so influential today. Luell receives a clever hand pass. Craven, he doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
You just wonder where this was earlier in the match. They're finishing very strongly indeed.
The Ants really need to respond now. Rucks go at it. Robinson, sloppy disposal and a turnover. The Demons are finishing with a wet sail. They look a different team. George, that's a big play.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Well, there is a new round.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Coming from behind is difficult, but it's even more difficult if you can't kick those.
Well, even does
The
not
ball's
finish
been
first or
living
second.
at one end. It's a
They'll
dreadful
wild
moment.
card, they'll
A
be wild card
giveaway in front of
weekend.
goal.
Kicking at his first.
Games between third and sixth.
He hasn't had his kicking boot
This
on,
one,
and that's
third
not
and
going to
fourth.
improve the situation.
Sixth.
They might lose the game, but they're finishing full of running.
Whoever wins over third and fourth. goes straight
Can
to
they
the
finally
semi-final.
get it into
Who's
their
winning
forward line? Thumped
Gets another
away.
chance.
Clean pickup. He'll feel that
Winner
one.
versus
When one
six
tackle
gets
just
another
won't
chance. The loser
do.
is
Great
out.
tackling technique there.
And then the second round is
The two big
winner
men
of
do
third
battle.
versus fourth versus
Look at him
loser of
go.
fifth, sixth.
He's
Loser of
so
third,
good in
fourth versus
close.
winner of fifth,
Just soaking
sixth.
up time now. He's been called to play on.
Yeah,
The defence is
the fourth
disorganised.
spot.
Some of the delivery
Out.
has left a bit to be desired. Doesn't often waste it. Scott has got loose.
No,
That's
great. New
skillful.
initiative.
Honours the lead. Searching kick.
Coming to be close
Well
league.
played. If you're not a believer in this side, you should be. Robinson can just about finish it himself. Picking their way through. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Touch and go. It's go.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Ants really needed that one to halt the charge. Craven with the tap. Freeman, they've got to get a wriggle on. Peters, Smith, Daltrey. Might be time for one more score here. Freeman could have lowered his eyes, but they're glad he didn't.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Hang on a minute. Revised method. 3 versus 6 and 4v5. Similar to the BFL.
The Demons have
Winner
been
of that-
outplayed,
winner of
but
both
they're
those
hanging
games going
tough.
Semi, the loser is out.
Caldwell, just for something different. Robinson. The Ants continue to get the job done. They are a powerful combination. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Demons had a real crack. They just turned the ball over too much, and they were punished for it. There were some kicks in particular that weren't even close to hitting the target. Tick for effort, cross for execution today.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.